Does Hercules' 4 amp hour extreme performance battery actually give it the boost that they claim over their regular 2.0? All right, we got the 2.0, some 2-inch drywall screws. All right, now we got the 4 amp hour extreme performance. Looking good so far. All right, we're going to go ahead and keep the 4 amp hour on there. We're going to get the average time over 3 different construction screws here, or deck screws rather. All right, now we got the 2.0 back on. All right, I want to do a side-by-side comparison, but I don't have 2 Hercules impact drivers, so I'm going to have a little bit of help with my friend, with the guy over here with a backwards hat. I've got the 4.0 Extreme Performance, and I've got the 2.0. All right, we've seen it drive a couple screws now. Let's see what happens when it's up against a 1 1/4 Irwin speed bore. This time I will be using the regular 2.0. And I've got the 4 amp hour Extreme this time.
All right, let's talk numbers for a second. On the box of the Hercules Extreme Performance 4 amp hour battery, it claims 40% more power. I only have an impact driver. When I'm using an impact driver, I'm not actually doing all these extreme tasks that I show on my channel. I'm usually just driving anywhere from like 1 to 2 inch self tapper screws, maybe a couple 3 inch deck screws or construction screws. And other than that, I'll use my impact driver for 1/2 inch and 9/16 bolts. That's about it. So I think the extreme performance is going to kind of come out a little bit more when you're using more demanding tasks. Obviously, 2 amp hour to 4 amp hour, they're claiming more than double because of different battery cells in it. So the extreme performance just means it has 21,700 cells in it. It has more advanced batteries. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that means it's going to have a higher watt outage, which puts more power through the tool when it needs it. If you're using an impact driver, it's not going to really need it unless you guys use your impact drivers for a lot more extreme stuff. I didn't want to do the typical stuff I've been doing on the channel, like driving 10-inch, 12-inch lags with it. Shouldn't really be doing that. 65% more runtime. You would expect at least 50% because you're going up double the amount of amp hours. Since it has the more advanced 21,700 cell batteries, it should not die as quickly because the watt outage is getting through the tool faster, or it's getting more outage. I don't know what I'm talking about, first of all. Just what I'm trying to bring together here. The battery is going to give the tool the demand that it needs more efficiently than the regular cells. It also says 95% more cuts per charge. I don't have a circular saw from Hercules to test that out. All Hercules batteries now are going to have a 3-year warranty, so that's pretty nice. A lot of people don't know that Hercules is actually offering a legitimate warranty now. Extreme performance means you can power through the toughest applications. Impact resistant overmold increases protection from drops and job site debris. I will say that the 2.0 that came with it doesn't feel that bad, honestly. It feels better than most other batteries I get with, like, let's say, Milwaukee, Craftsman, Makita, Metabo HPT. Something about this rubber over molding, and it feels like it's built pretty solid. And then with the 4 amp hour Extreme, even more so. It's a little chunkier, but it's got more rubber over molding, and it just feels like a solid battery when you're holding it. So during the test that I did, I didn't see that 65 or that I didn't see that 40% increase in power. I was also only doing some more reasonable tasks, I would say. I'm not gonna go and drive a couple lags with it because that's not typically what I do when I'm at the job site. Driving, like I said, I'm driving a lot of self tappers or some small deck screws and some small bolts. Uh, the only major difference that I'm gonna notice is going from a 2 amp hour to a 4 amp hour. I'm not doing anything that is requiring the higher watt outage that 21700 cells offer. Let's talk about the footprint. Uh, He's really the 4 amp, the Extreme Performance 4 amp hour. Instead of going taller, it's actually going a bit wider and longer. So the 2 amp hour and the 4 amp hour are really not that different in terms of height, but the base of them, you can see, is what makes the difference. This battery retails for $69.99. And overall, I think that's a fantastic deal. This honestly feels like a better quality battery than most of your major brands like Makita, Milwaukee, DeWalt. Uh, I compare it to like the feel quality of the power stacks or like the Flex with all the rubber overmolding. That's kind of what it feels like. Those feel like higher quality batteries. Are they though? Uh, I have bad experience with the Milwaukee batteries. The Metabo HPT, Makita, and the like regular DeWalt batteries. They don't have any rubber overmolding, and it doesn't seem that quality to me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day.